Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Build the Beast server. Oh, I don't want that. I want those. It is, clicking on the wrong things. Okay. I have done a ton of mining, trying to get resources going so we can get some machines set up. As you can see, just a lot of stuff in here. I thought I would slip out here and show you what we've built as far as machines go. Trying to make sure we don't get surprised by a creeper. That already happened once while I was out here building, and I lost one of the machines, and that hurts. And oh my gosh, finding these guys, this took forever. I spent an hour or an hour and a half last night trying to find a frickin' desert. I did finally locate one. Directly opposite the direction I had started out in, of course. So we've got these machines. Let me slip around to the side here so you can see what we've got going on out here. So, these are aqueous or aqueous, I'm not sure what the correct pronunciation on that is, aqueous accumulators. They are a wonderful, wonderful passive machine that just sucks water in from the surrounding environment. They work best if they have at least 2 source blocks next to them, which, as you can see, these definitely do. They kind of take the place of pumps for providing water for cooling, because pumps glitch out. Even in, full-on water, like, a big lake like that, a pump can glitch out and stop sending water. And you don't want your engines to run out of water. Now, fortunately, these engines won't blow up. These are steam engines I think these are from the thermal expansion mod. Got a wonderful UI. I really love the thermal expansion UI. And then they hook into these 3 machines, which we have a pulverizer. Let me close that. We have our induction smelter with a supply of sand, although I need to get some more. And we have a liquid transposer, which we don't have much use for quite yet, but it will be useful in the not-too-distant future. So, that's what I built in the way of machines. Then, I have had someone else come on and play. They planted a lot of these sugarcane here for me, and we'll go over and visit their house in just a minute. Let me show you the garden, which has expanded a little bit. We have lots of flax growing now, and a little bit of wheat. Flax is an amazing plant, especially since it took me a long time to find any sheep. But let me go ahead and show you. This is actually my brother's house over here. That's my mining shaft down there. Let me make sure I actually go the right way here. Turn that on. As you can see, he's built up. He is up on a mountain over here. Pretty cool looking house. I don't know if he's fixed the steps up to it yet. Ooh, I made the jump. Uh-oh, do I have a chunk loading error here? Nope, it's catching up. Okay. Yeah, this is his first base. And it is pretty sweet. These trees over here, oh my gosh, he was talking about these. Maybe what we'll do for today's episode, he was talking about wanting actual steps for this climb up. Maybe I will build some steps for him. Because he's right, this is a little slow. Maybe I'll fix his staircase up. Yeah, this needs actual steps. At least he's got a guardrail on it last night. I had to report him to OSHA when he was giving me a tour because there were no guardrails or anything. It was really dangerous. So, nothing too fancy inside yet. What has he got? He's got, yeah, just good old vanilla. He's got a furnace and a crafting table. I think this is the way down to his mines. Yep, that's his mines. He's got a huge wooden roof and stuff here. So these are fir, and this is redwood. I think he said he got 3 stacks of wood off of one redwood tree. He's got a ton of... Oh, wow, those are some of the logs still. That's, well, I won't sort it. I won't sort it for him. But yeah, he's got a ton of stuff here. He was having some issues finding good ore. I'm going to go ahead, and one thing I will do for him, we're going to take this stuff. We're going to get his tin and his copper ground and smelted for him, because that'll help. Are his potatoes done cooking? Oh, I thought he was cooking potatoes. He must have his baked potatoes on him. Okay. Oh, and I want... Does he have some... Yeah, he's got some redwood. He's not going to worry. He's not going to be upset about me taking those. He has a lot of saplings. Okay, so yeah, this is his house. I think what we will do today, I will get some of his ore smelting for him, and then we are going to improve his staircase. Where was... Wow, it really... Okay, there it is. Yeah, wow, it needs work. Okay, so I need to make a bunch of steps. And I want to do something about this stairway, too. I want to make it look a little better. What to do about it? I got some... Not sure what I want to do about it. Yeah, we'll figure something out. Won't show you everything. We'll be cutting in and out. So you don't have to watch the boring parts of the build, and you can still see what I'm doing. Anyway, yeah, there we have a project for the day. I wasn't sure what I was going to do. Okay. So, I will leave you for the moment, and I will be back with you when we get back over there and start in on the work. Talk to you soon. Just thinking while I've got some cobblestone cooking, I am considering maybe doing like these for his, oh, but I need lumar for that. Where do you get lumar from? Bone meal, redstone, and glowstone dust. Nope, can't do that yet. Darn it. I was hoping to do something cool with the lighting for his steps, but apparently not. That's unfortunate. We need to get to the nether soon. Alright, well, so much for that idea. Sorry. From that ore that I pulled out of his chest, this is what he ended up with. He had, the 15 copper and the 6 tin, and he's now got 30 and 12, plus he got some pulverized iron, which I could smelt up. In fact, maybe I will once his ore is, once the rock is done cooking. Yeah. Trying to get the rock for his steps. Maybe I'll make some more furnaces here. Let me make use of these wonderful barrels out here. Grab a couple more stacks of cobble. Let's make a couple more furnaces. I need to make a powered furnace, but I don't have the resources right now, unfortunately. Alright, let's throw another furnace here and here. Anyway, I will be back with you in a bit. Just wanted to discuss that, but unfortunately, we don't have the resources. So, see you soon. Okay, we're back. I think I've changed my plans for how I want to build his staircase. I was going to use like brick stairs, or stone brick stairs, but given this plethora of redwood we've got here, I think it might be better to work in redwood. So, yeah. Let's see. Sorry, trying to avoid sneezing here. Okay. There's a bunch of stairs. Let's do one more stack like that. Okay. There we go. Yeah, this should be plenty of stairs. Redwoods are amazing. So much wood. I've only grown 2 trees, and I've got all that wood that's in the furnaces, plus all the wood I just turned into stairs, and I still have almost 2 stacks of redwood logs. Holy cow. I'm going to need to do some farming on those and just get a bunch of wood. So yeah, we're going to go work in redwood for his stairs. I was going to try and do something about lighting on the stairs, but can't really do what I want to with the resources I have. So we'll just go be nice and put stairs in for him. It'll certainly help make it easier to get up and down. Oh yeah, and look at this sapphire axe. I've only used it to cut down 2 redwood trees, and it's already over half dead. Now, I know sapphire doesn't last anywhere near as long as diamond, but that's still pretty impressive that it's done that much damage. Okay, come on. Load up the world. Whoa. Load the world. Okay, this one is actually a problem. Okay, I'm going to have to disconnect and come back. Okay. There we go. That's better. Much better. I don't know why that happens. It just does every now and then with a multiplayer. Fortunately, relogging fixes it quite easily. Now, here we are. Okay. Let's see. Unfortunately, no one else has logged in yet today. I was hoping someone would. I let my friends who have access to the server know I would be recording this morning and that they should drop by, and haven't heard from them yet. So, apparently they're busy. That's okay. Whoop. Whoop. See, I knew that was going to happen, and I need to eat. Come on. Pork chop. I need to remember that I need to look at the bottom half of the step now if I want it to... Yeah, see. I do like that they... Okay, now these need to be mined out. Okay. I do like that they added the mechanics so you can control whether it's right side up or upside down like that, but... To be done right, this really needs... This really needs another step right there. And then... Alright. Come on. There we go. Yeah, see, that's what I was afraid of. Yeah, this has to be carved down a step. Otherwise it doesn't work. Like so. Okay, I'm going to pause for just a second because it sounds like my wife is up, and I will be back with you guys in just a minute. Okay, and I am back. Sorry about that. Just had to say good morning to my wife. So, let's go ahead and get this stairway finished up for my brother. Is that gonna work? Yeah, that'll work. Okay. I want to put some finishing touches on this so those gaps aren't there. Not sure yet what I'll use for that. There's so many things that are new for building. I'm not sure. Ooh. Do I got some cobble. I'll throw some cobble there to support the next step. Okay. Alright, now I need to start cutting like that. There we go. Oop. Put that there. Okay. This needs to be a step like that. Okay, we're almost there, I think. Boy, this is a long staircase. That's what you get for building at the top of a mountain, brother. Okay. Oh, more of that. Okay. Let's do this, and this, and this. Okay. I think this way is technically the way the stairs are supposed to go. There we go. He now has stairs all the way from top to bottom. That'll make it much easier getting up and down. Okay. Could still use some work. I would still kind of like to see stone brick or something for the walls of the stairwell. That might look nice. And he might want to replace those steps with something else, but I know he was talking last night about wanting some steps there, and he didn't get to it, so yeah, why not? We'll take care of it for him. And we have. Okay. Getting to be nighttime. Whoa, almost fell in a hole. That would have been bad. Okay, come on, world. Load, please. Load. Oh, still remnants of that tree hanging in the air. Man, those trees are big. Surprised there's not more saplings from that one. Okay, well, let me get into my bed here so we can skip ahead to daytime. There we go. And let's empty out the furnaces here. I should have a ton of coal. Oh, right, my inventory's full. Oh, I didn't leave his ore over there for him. Well, I'll get that over too in a minute. Let me... Oh, good, it fixed that too. I was having an issue last night where these weren't showing their contents properly. Oh, wrong thing. If I do a shift right click, nope, that just lets me build. I wish there was a way to just say all of the stone that I'm carrying, but apparently there's not. Do I have any dirt on me? I do. Let's put some dirt back in here. There we go. Don't have any clay or any more tungsten right now, or nickelite, not tungsten. I think it comes from tungsten. Right now there's not much use for this stuff. As I recall, it doesn't really have any recipes. Yeah, no recipes. But apparently it's going to be used for the next tier of tech in, I believe, forestry, or maybe it's I think it might be Red Power 2 that's going to be using it. I don't remember for sure. But one of the mods is going to be using that stuff for their next level of material. So we're going to harvest it. Okay. That got us a lot more charcoal. Let's go ahead and cook up some more of this stuff. I can always grow more. And we definitely need more coal. That steam engine out there is fairly power hungry. In fact, let's go top it off with a little bit more of this charcoal. I'll probably put a charcoal barrel out here. And let's, for our next thing we're going to do this episode, we've got enough time that I'll do one more thing. Let's work on polishing this building off a little bit. Maybe hook it over into my main house. Start kind of expanding this base here. Maybe dig an underground storage room too. We'll see how the time goes. So let's see. Let's do... Oh. Shoot. Well, that's coal, not charcoal, so I assume that's coal as well. Yeah. Alright, well, we'll just get started on this then. This is stone bricks, right? Well, I just cooked up a bunch of stone, so let's go ahead and make some more stone bricks. Since I ended up not using them for my brother's place, we'll use them here. There we go. Let's rip out this dirt and get it replaced. I'm kind of liking how this is looking. It looks... Ooh, ooh. No, 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 I don't want to destroy that. There we go. Thank you. Oh, ooh, quickly put that back. No, no, don't want that running. Don't want those running. Let me get the lever back in. There we go. I should, in fact, let me reconfigure these engines, because that wasn't good. Let's do signal required high. Signal required high. There we go. Now that switch has to be flipped on for them to run. It was actually set up so that if that switch was off, they would run. Which is a bit silly of me, but oh well. Okay. I'll soon be able to do a lot more awesome pipe work here. Okay, I should collect this clay. Where's my dirt? There it is. Okay, let me get a look around here. Looks like just this clay left. There we go. Awesome. Okay. Plug that in. And do that there. There we go. I think that's this whole floor now. It looks nice and industrial, which, since this is my workshop type area, that makes sense. Like the look of that. Yeah. Need to raise the wall here a bit, though. Let's do that with what I've got left for the moment. I should cut some window slits into this, too. Maybe put iron bars over them? I don't know if I have any iron, or enough iron, rather. Used up a lot of iron building these machines, and it really hurt when I lost that one. Yeah, I'm liking the look of this a lot. We'll bring it over to butt up against the house here. Which means that window's got to go, but that's okay. That's okay. I should have some more stone cooked. Oh, nope, I wasn't cooking anymore. Do I have a stack on me? No. Grab another stack of cobble. Love those barrels. They are awesome. Where's that stack of cobble? Oh, I've got another stack of stone right there. Well, let's get the cobble cooking anyway. Yeah, right here. There we go. Awesome. Okay. This is going to hook over into the house. And on this side, it's going to come out right here. Want to have plenty of space in our machine house for more machines. I was actually planning on doing like a walkway around the house or something, but since people don't seem very interested in having an actual spawn village, I decided I'm going to toss those plans out the window and just get this built. Kind of let it grow naturally as I need it. Okay. There we go. Let's get that put up. Nice, nice. Okay, fill in the rest of the floor here. Where's my shovel? There we go. Okay, we're going to have a doorway in the side here, say, right about here. Yeah. Plus, I'm going to need to rearrange these things a bit. How do I want to do that? For now, let me make a wooden door for that structure. I need to get some torches in there, too. Do I have any more planks? I don't have enough planks to make the door out of redwood. Doesn't really matter. There we go. Okay. I didn't check the dimensions. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Is that 10? I'm going to probably extend it one more that way then. Because even numbers don't work real well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. That might have to be changed. We'll see. Throw some more light up in here. It's odd numbered this way across, so I might leave the even numbers on that dimension. Whoop. Okay. Slip back inside my house. And okay, we can sleep. Nice. And no monsters have had a chance to spawn. Thank goodness. Oh, come on. Come on. Okay. You can see I've got places for 2 more of these steam engines set up. Need the resources for them still, but once I've got those, I will be putting out, I think these do 2 Minecraft jewels per tick each. So that would give me 8 MJ a tick, which would be nice. Let me see if my my stone is done. Nope, not really. That is done. That is nearly done. Alright. Then I can pull those furnaces out and start rearranging things here. Yeah, I think we'll put a storage room under the house. Take it down through this corner, maybe. Build it out in this area, below ground. Okay. Liking that idea. Liking that idea. This is still pretty ghetto looking. Trying to decide what I can do to trim it up a bit and make it look better. I don't know. I'm not a designer here, people. I'm trying to get better at it. Trying to learn, trying to figure out what works. I should put more clay in there. We now have 344 clay. Okay. Nice. Let's dig these up. Okay. Where do I want my doorway on this side? You know what? Let's stop this as well. Let me clear some inventory here. There we go. Maybe I go with like a whole 3-wide doorway over into the shop. I don't know. What do you guys think? We'll call it here for the episode. I want to get some input on what I should do here. So give me some suggestions. Post in the comments. Let me know what ideas you have for how I should improve this little spawn base. I want it to look, it doesn't need to look real fancy, but I'd like it to look a little nicer. The machine shop area should look really industrial. I need to mine up some more iron. I really like the idea of iron bars in the windows. Or maybe if I can find the materials for it. Let's see. Where is... Whoop. Type, Matthew. Reinforced glass. Where is it? Where's the reinforced glass? What? I thought... Wow. The radiant glass pane. Hardened glass. There we go. Maybe hardened glass windows, which need lead ingots and pulverized obsidian? Wow. Yeah. Huh. Okay, those are all in the induction smelter, though, so that's good, because I've got an induction smelter. Awesome. Okay, so, yeah, I might do hardened glass, or whatever the heck that stuff was, for the windows on this area. And then I'm going to do an underground storage room. Don't know precisely where that's going to go downstairs yet, but it's going to be basically a room full of barrels. With different things in each barrel, of course, since you can only have one thing per barrel. And yeah, I think that's about it for this episode. I need to get going because I've got to take my car over to get an oil change and get it. It's got some problems that need checked out, so I need to go get that taken care of. So that will be it for this episode. Thank you everyone for watching. My name is Utoxin. This has been wow, what has this been? This has been Build the Beast on my private server. I was hoping that some of my friends would manage to get on this morning. I let them know about it, but apparently no one could make it. So, my brother has been on in the past and built something. and hopefully some of the others will show up sometime soon. This is a lot of fun. I can't wait to do it with all of them. And yeah, that wraps up for today. So thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, all that kind of good stuff. But most especially, make sure you do the likes. Do the thumbs up, because it really does help. It helps me get a wider distribution, helps more people see the video, and I would really appreciate it. So thank you again. My name is Utoxin, and I will see you next time.